All right, welcome to MTGYou Fight Club, Daemon versus Rich. We're playing Modern tonight. UW Control, Team Geist, also known as Team Geist, against GB Rock, or BG Rock, the BGs, you know. Anyway, thanks for being with us. That's Daemon over there. That's Rich. Hey, everybody. I'm James. And we're playing. This is awesome. Modern, we're back. Feels good to be back.
Yeah, we had a week break there, so.
A little bit of a break.
This week I'm playing Black Green Rock. Basically, it's just Goyf, Star Confidants, Lilies. It's kind of just Jund without the red. So it's a little
which means you
more consistent, but kind of not.
And you take less pain from your lands,
Right.
which is nice.
So I have a little bit of a better late game, I guess you could say, because I'm not killing myself as much. So.
Right.
And then Daemon is piloting the same deck that hashtag Team Geist.
Yeah, it's been a big Scotty Mac from the A team has been piloting it a lot lately.
I forgot the name of his team that he works with that's been playing it.
I feel really bad.
Because they just did really well in a recent...
the big Modern GP that they happened.
Yeah. Where, I forgot, what's the name on their team?
They all day 2'd though,
Yeah.
which was really cool.
One of them took top 8 with it.
What's the question? What's that atop Rich's tower?
Oh, it's a proxy Black Lotus.
It's really pretty.
It's really pretty.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah.
It's pretty gorgeous, actually. So you guys can't quite tell on the camera, but it looks like actual 3-dimensional. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Is this the proxy guy? Is that where
I think that's the original art.
The artwork from.
Yeah.
Chris Ron did the artwork, but.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, this blue-white red Geist deck. Basically, it's a burn deck with Geist's Saint Trapped in it. I play 4 Bolts, 4 Helix, 3 Electrolyze, 4 Snapcaster Mages to be able to cast them all again, 4 Pass, 4 Remands. The deck is just very efficient. I have Restoration Angel at the top end to, again, just milk more of the same effects. And then because of the colors, I get to play 4 copies of Celestial Colonnade. And so if I have to go grindy and I have to go into the late game, I certainly have the ability to do that as well. Though I really, against Rich, I just like to stick Geist and have him not find a Lily. That's all, just once. That'd be really nice.
So
I'm
going to keep mine.
Alrighty, I can... Yeah, I can stay on mine too. I mean, if I'm going to pretend it's an unknown opponent, I would still probably keep this, but I actually do know what I'm playing against, and so I'm definitely keeping it.
Okay.
Anyways.
You good?
Yeah, for sure.
Go. So the reason why... Hold on, I'll talk about it in a second, because people probably at home are wondering why I did that play that way, so...
I'll go ahead and go turn 1, Colonnade, and pass the turn.
More flats.
Hey, I got the card up. All right, let me
Sweet.
see if I can pull up the deck screens
I'm
now.
going to crack this. Go 19.
I think I might be able to.
Go find a swamp. So the reason why I'm doing it this way, and I played the Treetop Village first, is because turn 1, Thought Seizing, it's okay. But the thing is, against him, I know that he's probably not going to play any 1-drops. And so I'm using, I guess, kind of outside information. But also, now he's drawing a land, especially being me on the play. I could play my Treetop Village. It comes into play ready to go. He's probably going to play a land and then draw another card. And then I can do this. Thought Seize him. And he potentially grab whatever card he just drew on top of whatever else. And keep him off balance.
Less talky, more tappy.
Sorry.
No, we're getting set up here. We're just, but thanks
all right,
for.
Let's nuke your.
So I got Batter Skull, Restoration Angel, Thunder Maw, Hellkite, Lightning Helix, Snapcaster Mage, Land.
Let's get rid of your Lightning Helix.
Really?
Yep. I'll lose 2.
Okay. So that tells me he's probably got more hand disruption, to be honest.
Go ahead. You're just going to keep them revealed for me. So.
Yeah. I'll go Scalding Tarn and pass the turn.
Tap, upkeep, draw. That's rough. That's not the land I want to see. Let's Thought Seize You again.
Reveal Ghost Quarter.
Okay. Let's nuke your Snapcaster Mage then. I'll lose 2. Go.
All right, I think I just want to keep trying to draw lands, so I actually am not going to crack my fetch land. And I'll go ahead and just pass the turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Thank you for that. All right. So, what are the odds you think that he drew into a counter spell? Probably pretty low. Crack. Knocking things around and stuff. Gonna go find. Probably just a forest, I'd imagine. Wow, it's a Goyf party. I don't want that. And a Dark Confidant party. Come on. Where you at? I'm at 14. Screw it. We're just going to go for it. Shock that in.
Go to man, my burn deck is working so good.
Right? Right?
So I got the deck working, I think.
Sweet.
The deck screen, if we want to ever go to those. I take a week off and everything just kind of gets harder.
Liliana the Bell.
That one resolves.
Okay. Let's pitch.
It's tough because if I can land Batterskull on time, then I can actually kill the Lily, provided that he doesn't tech edge me, but he'll probably just tech edge me. In which case, yeah, Moss seems the least good.
Okay, I'm gonna pitch this figure.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I might end up having to try to win off the back of Celestial Colonnade here. And so I think I might actually go ahead and just tech or Ghost Quarter your tech edge.
Okay. Trigger.
Yep.
Proceed. I'll just go find a swamp.
I'll go Arid Mesa, pass turn.
So he has it correcting fetches, which means to me that he wants to probably get as much land as he can, and I've seen most of his hand, know most of what's going on there. So I know he's probably just going to try to stick the resto and win with the resto or something like that. So untap, upkeep, draw. Let's pitch.
I think it's this.
Ready?
Yep. Path.
First path. Okay.
So
Activate Treetop Village.
yes.
Attack for 3.
Sounds good. Go to 17.
Go.
And I'll go ahead and pass the turn.
Okay, so now he's at threshold of enough lands. Draw. Seems good. Let's both pitch.
It's really bad. Okay.
Okay, so you've
I've chosen.
picked. Okay. Yeah, I picked 2.
Okay. Mountain.
Peach 5. Dark Confidant.
Yep.
Go ahead.
EOT, I'll take 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna grab 2 basics and a fetch and a shock. Yeah.
Alrighty. He's setting up for a Resto Angel.
Yeah, the Team Geist, it's actually recently came in second in SCG Open, didn't it? And it was called UWT Control. But Team Geist was a deck that was...
I forgot what the team in the... Is Mana Deprived? Is that who it is?
Actually, I pitched my 1 mountain, so I have to take another 2.
Okay.
That's terrible.
Give us a little background on Team Geist again.
So yeah, so
what's the name of the team that...
I don't remember the name of the team, but Scotty
it
Mack
up.
from recently elected to play in the Community Cup this weekend.
I don't remember.
So Scotty Mack from the A teams is recently selected to play in the Community Cup this weekend.
Oh yeah.
He also is on the podcast The A Team and is the owner, I believe, of Legit MTG, and runs the Legit MTG stream along with a couple other guys. Anyways, some cool folks overall. And in preparation for GP Boston, Restoration Angel, no trigger.
I'll pay 2 life.
That's pretty unfortunate.
Anyway, it went to GP Boston.
Yeah, it went to GP Boston, and these
did
3 or
very
4
well.
guys that all played the same deck together and have been working on basically brewing this. It's essentially a brew or a burn list with Geist St. Draft. They all day 2'd.
Yeah.
Together, and 1 or 2 of their guys cashed, which is pretty sweet. So, anyways, it's it's really awesome.
He miscalculated as pins.
And the reason being also he wanted to try to get to 5 lands. When you crack your fetches, you're actually decreasing the amount of lands in your deck that you could potentially draw. So he's just trying to increase his
like all of my power comes from my Celestial Colonnade and being able to land my Batter Skull. Like Batter Skull is really, really good against this matchup.
Yeah.
And
he's
so
like, so wouldn't it have been better to crack the lands earlier so you didn't shock yourself? But that was just a miscalculation for.
Yeah, I thought I still
mountain.
had the mountain, and I forgot that it
He
was something
pitched
that I
it.
pitched.
So
yeah.
that was just a miscalculation.
Verdant Catacomb off Dark Confidant.
Yeah, that's pretty lucky.
Right. Crack this.
Yep.
Go grab a forest.
Again, after having the Lightning Helix ripped out of my hands and the Snapcaster Mage, I really was just doing my best to try to play to my outs, which I felt like, wow.
We're going to pitch.
Yeah? Oh, you have no hand.
Yeah, I'm clapping.
Batter Skull.
Okay. Activate.
Yep.
Contact phase.
Yep.
Attack for 5. Restoration, you'll block 1? Damn. All right.
Kill your Bob.
My dark. Thanks. Need 1 of that. Take 3.
I guess actually that probably would have been better to kill your Treetop Village, huh?
Yeah, I kill the Treetop Village.
Okay, I'll kill the Treetop Village.
Okay.
That makes a lot of sense.
So I'll take 2.
Maybe I can burn you out of the game.
Wow. That took way more off than 2.
Good.
Go ahead. Yep.
Swing at Lily. Pass turn. All right, let's get lucky.
Trigger.
Yep.
Ooh.
Jeez, what is this?
What? 2 Treetop Villages.
Lurja, do you know Aaron then? Does she play at your store or something?
Tech Edge?
You would.
I would draw into it, right? Tech Edge or Celestial Colonnade.
Okay. Remand it.
Okay. Let's plus up. I wonder what I want to pitch.
Remand?
Yeah. Tree tip. 4.
Yeah, take it.
Kill. You've been having a rough time this game.
Lily?
It's almost worth you just hitting me, man. But yeah.
So here's the...
Lily takes a beating, too.
Oh, that's cool. So Lurgan plays with
I
Aaron.
mean, actually, I guess that does give it the best.
Otherwise, I'm just going to make you sacrifice your Restoration Angel, I guess. But
Yeah. I don't know. Pass turn.
okay.
Lurgan plays with Aaron, who does the
Who runs
deck.
the deck keys. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's way cool.
And she's playing at the community
So
cup.
you'll take 5?
So that's pretty
5? Damn. That's what we get for 2 Dark Confidants.
Guess so. The power, man.
I will name her the Power. Anyone? No? Okay. Let's do
cool. You don't know her well, but you play against her every game day. Yeah, she seems like a nice person.
Good game?
She likes to.
Yeah.
She likes magic.
Play Courser. Attack for 4. Okay.
That was really rough. That may have been... I mean, you play Thoughtseize, so... But just
Wow.
the power of having Batterskull in my opener against Jund just was like too...
Seemed too much of a
Yeah.
temptation
So
for
that's
you.
that's one game for Rich.
Yep, sure was.
You gonna go into sideboarding?
Yeah, we can explain it now or at the end. I don't
Okay.
know.
Well,
Well, I forget what we've been doing.
Both. We kind of go back and forth.
Okay.
It's just whatever's.
We'll tell her we said hi from
Yeah.
MTGYou. Be like,
yeah.
hey, Aaron.
When you see her, tell her that you know a really cool podcast that that she should be following.
Yeah, right, because she's not too busy with her own podcast. Interviewing
Yeah.
pros and stuff.
I know.
I still need to listen to the deck tease, but I haven't yet.
She does a good job.
Yeah,
So the truth comes out. I don't listen to any podcasts at all.
That's why when you used the word pod fade earlier today, I was like surprised.
I
because-
knew what pod fading was before that, but he said it and it made me I was like, oh yeah, we're not. That's why it's like we're not pod fading
I mean, but kind of.
but kind of. Oh yeah,
But
Sideboarding
not
is-
really.
Damon, you gonna cite in another Batterskull?
Unfortunately, the list doesn't have neither the list of Blades plays nor the list that I play plays the second
A
Batterskull
second
on the
one.
sideboard.
Okay.
I do, however, have a real spicy Keranos that I bring in as a cool 5-drop. The cool thing about Keranos is that every card that you play in Modern is good. So when you're drawing more of them and drawing more bolts, it's just like a lot of value that you accrue. I found in the green-black and the Jund matchups, Keranos to be a card that just I feel like I win almost every time that I cast it. So anyways, Remand is very bad against Rich and the green-black deck. However, Engineered Explosives can take care of multiple Tarmogoyfs or Goyf and a Bob or whatever else. A Relic of Progenitus can shrink the Tarmogoyf, and Keranos just comes in as a value play. So that's the sideboard against Rich. Also, this makes me more bulletproof to Blood Moon. No, nobody. Crickets?
No Blood Moon. No, we're not playing that. So Abrupt Decays I'm taking out because I can only target his Snapcasters and Vanillion Clicks with them. That's about it. Which to me isn't really worth it because I'm already running so much removal anyway. And the one of this figure takes care of those guys pretty well. I'm going to bring in a Courser and a Thrun. Thrun because it can't be countered and it just blocks Geist all day. As well as Courser, which does the same thing. It doesn't die to Bolt or Lightning Helix. And potential more life gains. So that's what I'm doing.
Why is Remand bad?
So the thing is about all of Rich's threats is Rich is not playing really particularly a tempo game. he's just playing very powerful cards. And so against some decks, if you can just sort of keep them off their combo for a turn or something like that, you can gain enough tempo advantage to sort of advance your own game plan. But like a Tarmogoyf on turn 2 versus a Tarmogoyf on turn 3, like they both just sort of are problems you have to deal with either way.
So rather than just postponing the inevitable, he's just gonna get rid of the inevitable.
Yeah, and so I'd rather be able to 2-for-1 potentially with something like engineered explosives.
The only time that I think that Remand feels good for Daemon is when he remands a Liliana the Veil, and that doesn't happen all that often.
No.
Especially with him being on the play, he'd rather just slam Geist turn 3 than hold up for Remand for my turn 3 Lily, and then just end up having to have something happen with Liliana that next turn anyway. Right?
And even though I played kind of like a control deck that round because I got my early game stripped out of my hand, at its heart, this deck truly is just an aggressive deck. So the remands are really only if you feel like you can keep your opponent off balance enough to push your own plan forward, and I don't think that that's the case with this particular matchup. So, and also I take out remands because the people who tested this deck forever said take out remand against Jund, and I sort of trust the work that they put in also.
Okay.